Welcome back, third graders, to our government lesson for today. So today we're going to talk about how laws are made. What is the process that has to happen in order for a law to go into place? We have already previewed our questions and filled out our before column of our true and false to get our brain thinking. So today you're going to grab your government packet and follow along with me in the lesson. Make sure that you are following along, and I'll stop and discuss as we go what is happening. So, how our laws are made. When a law is first suggested, it is called a bill. Anyone can make a suggestion for a bill. The president, a member of Congress, or even a citizen. You or I can suggest a bill. The bill is then presented or introduced into Congress by giving it to the clerk of the House. So if someone would suggest a bill, let's say the president, Congress, a citizen, they would have to give it to the clerk of the House, who then would present it to Congress. The clerk assigns it a number and sends it to be printed so that they can read it. Then the Speaker of the House sends the bill to a committee which discusses the bill. So a committee is a group of people who get together. They get information if they need it and make recommendations about if the bill is good, needs changes, is following along with things that are happening. Then the committee votes to either approve or reject the bill. So far it's just a group of people meeting in the Senate and the House to discuss your bill. If the committee votes to approve it, meaning they like it, it is then presented to the whole House, where all of the representatives discuss the bill and vote on it. So if the small group says yes, then it goes to the big group of the House of Representatives. If at least half of the House votes to approve the bill, so half of the 435 House representative members have to approve it, it is then sent to the Senate, where it goes through the same procedure. So it goes to the Senate, where then a committee discusses it. If they approve it, then they send it to the whole Senate, and half of the Senate has to approve it. Once both sides of Congress approve the bill, the House and the Senate, it is then sent to the president. Okay, so Congress approves it, it goes to the president. If the president agrees with the bill, he signs it and the bill becomes a law. So you suggested the bill went into the committee says yes, then the committee sends it to the House of Representatives, where half of them vote. If half of them vote yes, then it goes to the Senate, who makes a committee and looks at it, approves it. Then half of the Senate have to approve the overall bill. Once all that happens, it goes to the president to decide, yes, finally it becomes a law. However, if the president doesn't approve the bill, he doesn't like it, the president can veto it. That means the bill won't become a law. So we talked about this already. Vetoing it means he's saying no, he's turning it down. But because we have checks and balances, it doesn't stop there. The Congress can then vote on the bill again. So if the president says no, it goes back to Congress and it would pass over the president's veto. In order to do that, though, this time when it goes back into Congress, it has to get 2/3 of its members to vote yes. So 2/3, that means 290 votes in the House out of the 435 and 67 votes out of 100 in the Senate. That's a lot of people to change their mind. That's not very easy to do. Once usually the president vetoes something, it's really hard for people to get back on board saying yes, they want it to go into law. But if it does get all the votes, then the bill would become a law. So you can see it definitely takes a lot of work in order for us to have the laws that we have in place. They've had to been discussed, talked about, looked at, broken apart, and decided on by lots of people before they went into place. We're going to continue to learn about how our laws are made and then come back and answer our questions.